We live in a connected world, yet more and more people feel so disconnected. And although businesses seem to have a purpose, it's sometimes difficult to find real people who work with a purpose. Our community can feel like just another geographical location when those who need the most care feel as if no one cares for them. Because she has a heart for people and is a woman of ministry, Dr. Sandra Singleton has organized community care providers. These community professionals are trusted members of a local community who have exhibited purposeful skill and care in their craft. Solutions by Singleton continues to be an online community resource for local communities, and together, we're taking knowledge to new heights. Welcome to Solutions by Singleton.
My name is Wendell Bowen, and I am a native of Louisville, Kentucky. I spent a few years in Jeffersontown and during my childhood, and I am a visual artist and painter. I became passionate about art during my elementary school years, and it has grown ever since. All through elementary school, all through middle school, all through high school, I was fascinated by colors and drawing and comic books, coloring books, games, puzzles, anything that has colors in it, I was attracted to. Now, as a kid, I did a lot of other things that kids do, sports, playing with kids down the street, but I would always come back to the art because it was fascinating to me. Currently, I'm participating in mostly painting. Abstract painting is a big part of my focus, and also small scale sculpture. I spent a few years working with children as I worked with a preschool from 1995 to 2004 in St. Matthews. I became attracted to children's storybook art, and I began to do that type of art. And I currently have a couple of books awaiting publication. And I have visited schools for about 12 years, participating in art demos, art speaking engagements, storytelling, primarily with elementary school children. I like working with recycled items, plastic, boxes, different size containers. I would always make stuff from that, scraps and trash. I could make wind chimes, wall plaques, and different types of things. I would show them to the teachers at the preschools. And when I visited the schools, I would take lots of samples with me to show the children. And during my workshops, I would also include math and science into the concepts. We would deal with concepts such as light and dark, weight, speed, wet, solid, mass, gravity, those types of things, because art is a big part of that. I would include a short math lesson, or sometimes chemistry into the workshop. And I would always send them home with handouts that I designed myself for the children that they could go back to and show their parents what they had done. I've been featured on television on 4 separate occasions, twice on Wave 3, once on WHAS, once on Fox 41, highlighting my artistic endeavors. I've had numerous exhibitions at Louisville Airport, Kentucky State Fair, Actors Theater. I participate in community shows, community exhibits, even spend a little time at the St. James Art Show. And that was where I met one of my favorite artists, abstract artists, Jonas Gerard from North Carolina. And he inspired me a lot. So I put some of his energy into my work. I met Dr. Singleton at church, and she told me about her project. And I was interested in participating as a way to reach out to the community. And I'm also focusing on a large market, which is interior design, galleries, representation, where abstract art is always displayed. Hospitals, restaurants, hotels, business offices, these types of areas is where my art can flourish in the community. As I said, I've been doing art for nearly 6 decades. I also have done murals occasionally, wall signs on the side of buildings. I participated in theater productions, designing props, stage props at church and various other places. But currently I have scaled down most of my activity to illustrating, book illustration, children's illustration, and abstract art. And occasionally I do portrait art. I can paint pets, automobiles, and I have plans to pursue probably wood carving, airbrush, and possibly digital art. I'm inspired by digital art, but I haven't got into that arena yet. But I see myself going in that direction. So at this time, I am also working on religious themes, illustrating Bible verses, which are useful, being transformed into gift items, like gift cards, bookmarks, and all kinds of useful items. This is what I love about art. It's so widespread, so universal, and the colors and the designs that you see when you're out in the community. When you go to the stores, for me, a trip to the store is not just something to do. I'm looking at the designs on the labels, the designs on the boxes, and the colors in the fashion department, the clothes. All these items has an impact on my artistic endeavors. And that is what has brought me to this point for working with Dr. Singleton. I am pleased to be a part of this project and am open. My options are open to community projects, and I can assist in any way that I can.